Hello everybody, Jill here. Great to see you all back in school. Hope you've all had a nice break. Tortoise update. The tortoise has come out of hibernation. He is doing well. Oh, there he is. Baby Sophie update. Saw Sophie over Christmas. She's looking cute and chubby. I'll show you a picture. And cat update, he's just meowing all the way through this assembly, so just ignore him. Right, back to school. Let's get some science going, shall we? Now, I have here a penny. It's very tricky to show this close up on the screen, just a normal penny. I'm going to just rest it here on my bottle so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Now, for this science demonstration, what I need is this. It's called a pipette. This sort of sucks up water. I'm going to use normal water here. I've got some other stuff in there, and allows me to drop the water one kind of drop at a time. So my science question is, with these little drops of water, how many drops of water am I going to be able to get on this penny before all the water sort of falls off? This penny is very flat, isn't it? Not much going on there. So have a think. What do you think? Think to yourself. Maybe say to the person next to you, how many drops of water am I going to get to balance on this penny before it all runs off? Let's start, shall we? Okay, here we are. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, get a bit more water in there, 9, 10, can you see the water's balancing on there, 11, 12, oh, you can really see it, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, still going, 18, oh, and it came off, 18 drops of water on my penny. Okay, so for this bit I've had to give myself a little bit more space, and what do I need? I need a glass of water. I'm going to fill this glass all the way to the top, and then I'm going to put, if I turn this glass of water upside down, what do you think will happen? All the water comes out, doesn't it? Now, I'm going to see what happens if I put this piece of cardboard over the top. If I turn this upside down, is it still going to all come out? Let's have a look. Let me just get ready. Okay, so turn it over. Take away my hand, and oh my word, the water is not coming out. The cardboard is somehow sticking to it, but look, it's not stuck on, no glue. Now I tell you, this is not a magic trick or anything, this is science. And just like with my penny, the water has something so cool in it, the molecules that make up water love to stick together. Did you know water is sticky? So it was sticking my piece of card to the glass, and it was sticking onto the penny. So it was like building itself up. And who knew? We all thought water just washed and flushed away, didn't we? But water is sticky. And I love thinking, when I think about this experiment and water and being sticky, is like friendship. You know, like if you have a really good friend, people might say, oh, you know, they're stuck at the hip, those two. They're stuck like glue. And friendship is a wonderful thing. And in the Bible, one of my favourite stories about friendship happens when Jesus is travelling around, and he's getting to be known as somebody who has amazing power, miraculous power to heal people from their illnesses. So he wasn't a doctor. What he was able to do was really quite amazing. But people got to know about this. And as he travelled to different places, the crowd started to come. Everyone was bringing their dodgy hip, their banged up elbow, their sore eyes, their blocked up ears. Everybody wanted to come and get a piece of this action. And one day, there were 4 friends of one man, and this man couldn't walk. His legs just didn't work anymore. And they were such good friends to him because there were no wheelchairs in those days. So literally, they had to carry him everywhere if he wanted to go anywhere. And if it wasn't for them, he would have been stuck at home, just lying down, relying on people to bring him things. So these friends were really great to him. And when they heard Jesus was in town, they were like, come on, we've got to take our mate. Let's go and see whether Jesus can heal him. Up they lift him. And I don't know if you've ever tried to give your friends a piggyback. You know, after a while, your friends get a bit heavy, even if there's 4 of you. Imagine walking, maybe they had to walk like a whole mile maybe, or even more to get to where Jesus was. But there they are, they get it. They can see the house. That's where he is. I heard from Bilbo that that's where he is, whatever his name was. But as they turn up, there's just so many people. They just cannot even get in the door. I mean, probably like small houses that they would have had then, but it was just jam-packed, nowhere to get through. But they had an idea. And little known fact, my house here has a flat roof, and we have some stairs that go up onto the roof, and you can stand on the roof. Not very common these days, but back in this time of Jesus, that is the way they made pretty much all their roofs flat. And there were some steps up and you could go up onto the roof. So they went up to the roof and they had a plan. I've got some rope back there. Why don't we lower our friend in right in front of Jesus? Great! So they started pulling back all the layers that would have made up the roof. I don't know, maybe it was like straw and camel poo and all stuff mixed together. I'm not quite sure. But they just pulled these layers back till they made a hole, and they lowered their friend in right there in front of Jesus. And the people were looking up, dust and camel poop and straw all falling down on top of them. And then this man coming down on like a hammock, probably, something like that. And there he was. And what did Jesus do? Well, he wasn't like, oi, get to the back of the queue. He felt compassion for this man, and I'm sure he could see how much he meant to his friends. And they went all to this effort. And he healed the man. He said, get up, go and take your mat. And the man was able to walk out of there. But as amazing as that miracle is, and it really is amazing, Jesus wouldn't have healed that man if it hadn't been for those friends sticking to their friend like glue. And if you think about it, that friend probably couldn't really offer them much back at the time. You know, he couldn't give them help back. You know, he couldn't like repay the favor really. He wouldn't probably have had any money, nothing he could do as a favor. But that didn't matter to them because their love for him was so strong and just sticky like my sticky water. And that's what I really love to encourage you guys to be today, this week, for the rest of your lives. Be great friends to your friends. Don't be friends because you get something back. Don't think, oh, I want to be friends with that person because they've got an Xbox and I have to play on it, or that person's really good at football, so I want to play. Be friends with people because you love people and you enjoy spending time with them, but that you have something that you can give them. You know, share your love, share your humor, your kindness, your generosity. Be a great friend. Be sticky like water. And I will see you again soon.